Drugs and Crime, Antonio Maria Costa, has suggested that drug use should be treated as an illness rather than a crime. He put forward this idea as he announced the apparent decline in the worldwide production of cocaine and heroin. He stated that people who take drugs need medical help, not criminal retribution. He called for international authorities to target traffickers rather than users, as well as suggesting universal access to drug treatments. He was, however, adamant that legalisation of the drug trade was not the answer. For some more information about this story, as well as some interesting statistics about the worldwide use of drugs, there's a very interesting Guardian article in the sidebar. You can go there, click on it, read it afterwards, it'll be nice for you. Needless to say, Mr. Costa's words have been taken as rather controversial, and in my opinion quite narrow-minded. I agree with him that it should be the traffickers and the dealers that are the main focus of the worldwide fight against substance abuse. In the article in the sidebar it said that in some countries the ratio of those imprisoned for drug use compared to those imprisoned for drug trafficking was sometimes 5 to 1, which is clearly a statistic that needs to be rectified where needed. But to claim that anybody who uses drugs illegally is sick seems to imply to me that he is considering anybody who uses drugs an addict, and this simply isn't true. What about the casual users of cocaine and heroin, or pills like ecstasy and ketamine? These people aren't addicts, they're just using these drugs to relax and escape from the world and have fun. And if you went up to them and said that you're sick for taking these drugs, you're ill, then you'd probably just get laughed at in the face. Mr. Costa also stated that the legalisation of the drug trade would be a historic mistake, but to be honest I'm not quite sure why he thinks this. It is legal substances, such as tobacco and alcohol, that cause by far the largest amount of drug-related deaths when compared to the illegal recreational drugs. Tobacco, for example, kills around 114,000 people in the UK alone, with alcohol killing between 5,000 and 40,000 a year. Whereas, for example, ecstasy will very rarely kill over 50 people a year. Why then is Mr. Costa so anti-drug legalisation? It's probably the wet liberal inside me talking, quite frankly, but wouldn't the taxation and regulation of drug strength and distribution do more good than harm? Just saying. What do you guys think are both of my opinions on the whole situation, as well as Mr. Costa's apparent claim that all drug users are ill? As always, text. Comments, video responses make me happy, which is good. Also, rating stars sometimes makes me happy too, so do that as well, that will be nice, thanks. In other news, my blog TV show tomorrow is going to be temporarily moved to Sunday at 6 PM. This is because tomorrow I'm going to see two lovely musicians. One of them, Julia Nunes, the other, Greg Holden. Check them out on these links, and they'll blow your minds, quite frankly, because they're really good. If you have any suggestions for topics that we could discuss and cover on Sunday's blog TV show, then please email me at rhymingwithoranges@gmail.com, and if you can, it would be really helpful if you could provide a link to the story that you'd like me to cover, rather than just vague topics, because it makes it much easier for me. Oh yeah, haircut. Yeah, I think I look like I've just come out of the army. But I think it's alright, I'll survive. It's not quite what I wanted either. Okay, I'm going to stop talking about my hair now. See yous, bye. The ratio of drug use...